man. You put it all in my water.
Let's go. Main event, title fight, 135. Let's see who gets this strap.
They can't even get the cage closed quick enough.
And they're on.
They're on.
This is a title fight, 5-minute rounds.
Oh, they're not doing much of a filling out process, but these guys are very experienced.
Well, they're staying right on top of one
Very
another.
fast pace.
Oh, yeah. Wow, good hard head kick. You're going to feel those in your forearms even when you block them. And this is 5-minute rounds. This is a championship fight.
You're talking about 25 minutes of combat.
I mean, if it makes it there, and if it does, golly, man, you fought for 25 minutes against another man who does nothing but dedicate his time to training to beat people up. This is what gladiators are made of.
And there's so much more to these combat sports than a lot of folks see.
Absolutely.
The honor, the
Aaron,
glory.
use your hands.
Oh, and he rocks him with a straight left jab.
Straight left down the middle, and it hit him. And look at that. He stayed composed. He didn't get excited.
He's right back in
He's
it.
just fighting the same fight. If he goes to sleep, he goes to sleep. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm going to fight you the same way regardless. That's experience.
Rocks him again with a little left hook.
That overhand right, though, if he can land that.
Yeah, that thing was thrown with some force. Casper, I don't know if he connected right there or not, but, man, he threw it with some malicious intent.
Yeah, I was fixing to say bad will.
These guys are fighting. I like it. This is the first round, dude. We're 2 minutes in, and they've already thrown some hands.
Neither one giving the other room to really try to work any kind of strategy. They're staying right on top of one another.
Oh, right shot.
Big right hand from Casper right there. Seemed like Vickers didn't even get hurt by it.
No.
Didn't even shake him.
Didn't phase him.
I tell you what, Vickers has fought some hard opponents, and he has not been finished. I mean, he's tough. Very durable. He trusts in his chin. It's been checked before.
Another good right.
Wow, great head movement. He just got out the way of that.
Both of these guys super fast.
Super fast. They're bantamweights, man. That fast twitch muscle was invented by them.
A trick for speed is to think about bringing your weapon back
And
faster.
at this level, you see all these feints, all these movements, they're keeping their hands moving. Everything's moving. Their footwork is just on point. These guys are definitely good.
Nice.
Nice right hook.
Ooh.
Nice. Casper seems to be feeling his flow right there. Nice little combo from him. Ended with a head kick. Oh, nice. Nice little footwork right there. The little switch into a 1-2. It's nice.
Oh, he slipped on that.
And now this is interesting. We get to see where they're at on the ground now. You know, I'm familiar with Vickers, his ground game as well, and Casper is over here on his back. I don't know how his ground game is, so this is
And this is where the pro fights make a difference.
Oh,
There's
yes.
still a minute left.
There's a minute left, and you know, if Vickers sees that, hey, the ground is where I should be, this is
Casper's
easier for
put
me,
in his work.
We're going to see a very different second round.
Casper's put in his groundwork with Cooper MMA and Ultimate Submission Academy.
Yes, sir. He
Nice
said his
butterfly,
favorite
yeah.
submission is the Darce, you know?
I don't even know what that is, Malik. You'll have to show me later.
Okay. Free lessons whenever you want, Jeff. You already know. An Anaconda, a Darce, similar, same.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
one's punched from the armpit, one's punched from the neck. It's same.
I got you. Both of these guys right here on the ground now and showing
Aaron
high.
goes
He's got
to
his
his
back.
Yep, high skill level.
And, you know, this is what I was talking about. If he
But
can
he-
do something easily on the ground, we're probably going to see a takedown coming in the second round.
And he's
If Vickers sees he has the advantage on the ground,
oh
Wow, big turn right
That,
there, man. That was a wall instead of a cage. Woo,
yeah, no
that would have
kidding.
been vicious.
I mean, he just picked him up and spun him.
I'm interested. I wish we had like a corner cam, you know, maybe coming soon as we're growing.
Yeah, as we grow the
As we grow. Because I would like to hear what these
Hear what
coaches
they're
are
saying,
saying.
yeah.
Yes.
and we'll get there. It's just the way that Johnny Ross and Brian have put this together and paying attention to these details and every little thing and making sure that their fighters are safe. That's what's growing peak fighting.
Yeah, you can only have one coach in the ring.
Malik, you get it. My orbital bones have been broken each side at least half dozen times.
From training or what? From
Nose broken about 12 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what I use to breathe now. You're asking, what's that?
What's that?
That's my
What's
breath.
that, a nasal spray? What is that? Got some allergies, COVID? What
No.
Too soon.
And
too
here we
soon.
go. Here we go. Round 2.
Already Casper starts with some hard feints.
But look at that. Vickers just pushes it off.
Yeah, Vickers seems to be pushing the pressure right now.
he's
I don't know
going to
what the
go back,
corners
try and
told
go
him,
back
but
to the ground.
He's definitely a lot more aggressive right there. Oh, he clamped the hands. We're going to see a takedown. And is he going to Khabib the legs? Is he going to get those legs up?
Got his back here.
Yeah,
he's trying to
he
thread
sunk
his.
that right hook in. Oh, he can peel that leg now.
Yeah, he's trying to thread the legs and then.
And he's taking his time. This is a 5-minute fight. He's taking his time. You don't want to expend too
See,
much
I'm breaking my neck trying to see around this guy. Look at that.
Yeah, we got a
screen.
perfect screenshot. You know, we're trying to see the real thing. They're in a hard corner for us right now.
Got him wrapped up. And,
Does. Maybe work some short
but
strikes right there.
you gotta start
But
throwing
Casper's
something.
holding that hand like, no, you're not about to hit me with that. I know that you can.
Got to start throwing something. Knee the thighs. Kick the shins. Stomp the feet.
He's throwing some
Yeah,
hard knees to the left.
he's throwing some Charlie horses in there, isn't he?
Pull him to his butt, Vickers.
He's doing some damage to that knee. That's going to be the kind of, those strikes right there are going to hurt for weeks.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and a hard knee to the head.
Straight to the shoulder. Wasn't to the head. Almost illegal, but I think he was targeting his shoulder.
Well, they're standing, so at the pro level, I mean, he can knee the head.
Yes, sir, but not to a grounded opponent. And when you start playing with those hands, that's where it gets risky.
He wasn't grounded.
It's
Yeah,
risky.
yeah,
We
he's-
saw what happened with
Yeah.
Jan and Sterling. Come
Yeah.
on.
He's still up.
And you know, Vickers is just doing a slow ride right here. He's not exerting a lot of energy. He's not going for anything big. He's just hurting him. He's staying dominant. It's a smart thing
Well, this
for
is-
a five
That's
minute
what I was going to
round.
say. We're only in the second 5-minute round of 5, so
It's interesting. This is experience.
And
This
you-
is a vet.
that's what I was going to say. That's where your experience comes into play, how to stretch that out so you don't burn out in the first 2-3 rounds. Because think about it. If you're spent at the end of your 3rd round, you've still got 10 minutes to fight.
That's a lot. That's a lot. And in there, it feels like an eternity. Just give him that cage work right now. He's not trying to pull him down. He's not trying to exert a lot of energy. Just beating him up with the knees, staying active to where Rocky won't stop it, set him back up.
And I mean,
He's throwing hard knees.
let's fix
Hard
those,
knees.
those knees are. And that's damage. That's lasting damage. I mean, you can see it bending the knee
2
when he
minutes,
hits
Aaron.
it. When he hits the.
Get your other hook, Aaron.
There we go. Now looks like Casper's just trying to hold him into place right now.
Right. Casper's just trying not to end up on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying not to be taken down to the ground, I think is.
Yes.
But otherwise, he doesn't seem to have much of a plan.
No, you know, I think this is just the ground game. I think is the deciding variable. I think it's at different levels.
Well, and it looks like, I mean, at least from the first round, that's where Vickers, I think, is showing his strength on the ground.
Yeah.
And Casper knows
And
that
now
and doesn't
Casper's
want
in
to
a
go
lot
there.
better position now, you know. 50-50 right there. He should try to turn him on the cage. His hips and his feet right now aren't positioned to turn him, but I don't think he's going to like being here. His corner's probably going to tell him, hey, you can't just sit here on the cage. We got to work. Nice. There you go. Casper working some knees right there. But Aaron just being relentless right now, just grinding.
Is he staying right on top of him and keeping him wrapped up? But these short knees are getting in, they're getting through, and they're doing damage.
Yes, sir.
And that is the round. So
And we're going into
Going
the
to
third.
the
Look,
third.
Casper gave him a little smile. Like, yeah, I'm not phased. You didn't do nothing. You didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
he looks like he's
You want to hold me on the cage? All right, guess what? Now we got a third round.
But at the end of the day, on the judges' scorecards,
Yeah.
that's going to go to Vickers.
Down 2 rounds right now. You know, that's how I have it scored.
Yeah.
But Casper gave the smile like, hey, I'm not out of this.
Still
He didn't
3
hurt
rounds
me.
to go.
He held me on the cage. I'm going to come at him this round. I think that's what we're probably going to see. Maybe he starts working in some knees just in case, trying to time him when Aaron shoots, if Aaron does shoot.
I think that's the smart way for him to fight this next round. Just think about it. And here we go. Round 3. This is the one that we're expecting to. Oh my goodness, what a strong right hand. That was. Oh,
Big right hand from Casper.
that's the second in a row.
Ooh.
Strong right
He threw
body
that
shot.
right hand hard again, but Vickers almost caught him with the hook. Man, we're over here watching so intently, man.
Yeah, it is, because, well, it's that feeling that something is going to happen. It just any
I
second.
have the same feeling. I agree 100%. I think it just,
Yeah, they.
ominous feeling is just in the air.
Well, it's.
Casper's throwing for the fences.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. But then again, because he threw 2 strong overhand rights a few minutes ago. But like you said, Vickers has got a chin.
Oh, big body.
He's got
Big body shot. Oh, nice. Casper working the combos now. Another
got a
hook to
strong
the, or
chin.
another straight to the body.
But
Go.
But I'm sitting here thinking that
Pump the gas, Aaron.
that Vickers has really taken quite a few blows right on the chin, and it just hasn't seemed to. I mean, strong overhand rights to the chin.
Oh, big right hand from Casper lands again. There we go. We got a shot from Aaron. Now he's got him up on the cage with 3 minutes left. If he can ride this again like he did the second round, that's the third round.
Another round.
That's another round for him. And Casper was, I think, winning the striking battle right here. Absolutely was winning the striking battle right there in the third round. So smart move from Vickers.
Where's that ink pen? So we're back to that same position, just on the other side of the cage this time.
Yes, sir. I'd like to see Vickers right now be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more active. Try to work for that. Try to get him to the ground. Look how low he is, his hips. He could just shuck him down to the ground right now. It's just, it exerts so much energy when you start to scramble. It really does. If you ask any MMA fighter, what's the hardest days? It's going to be the wrestling.
It just takes so much more out of you.
Oh, you're using every single muscle in your body.
Your opponent's weight on top of you takes away your breathing.
Yes, breathing. Biggest key. But here you go. Vickers grinding him out for a minute so far. Right there, I'd like to see some short elbows right there from Vickers.
And that's just the thing. That's the kind of thing that comes with experience. That's the kind of thing that comes with experience that the more that they're in there, again, it's that learning curve for me from amateur to pro.
Elbows! Vickers.
But yeah,
Somebody's screaming some instructions from the crowd.
Something about elbows.
But listen,
Something about elbows,
But
you
look
know.
around. If you guys will take a look around at, I mean, everybody is staring intently on this.
They are. Everybody's intrigued. That's what they came here. This is the main event right here. We got fans everywhere.
And these first 3 rounds, not that any rounds are ever throwaways. But from a
No.
title fight, you got 5 rounds to work with, so you've got to manage your cardio. You have to manage every aspect of it.
You have to. They've got 2 more rounds left. They're gonna. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make it into the champion rounds.
You don't want to spend it all up in the first 3 and then have your opportunity in the 5th.
Right. No.
So
They're fighting at a good pace. I don't think Casper's going to be very hurt or very tired from this either. I think he's going to come out swinging like he was this round.
Yep.
Because for the striking battle of the round, yeah, Casper definitely got that.
But I'm telling you, where he's dropping those knees down on the lower part of his thigh there,
he is going to feel those, have a hard time walking.
Yeah, when he has his morning constitutionals, it's going to be hard getting up off that pot.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Good shot.
Off the clinch, 2 huge hits from Casper. Heavy hands from Casper at the very end of the round.
1-2, but again, you talked about the jaw on
Oh,
Vickers.
gosh, yeah, those could have slept anybody, you know. Tough man.
Really
We're
are.
going into the
4th round.
fourth round.
These are the final 2 rounds. Somebody's going to get this bantamweight belt.
Somebody is.
That gold peak fighting belt right
You
over
know,
there by the gate.
that was 3 minutes of cage control. I give Casper the striking hands down right there. He definitely landed almost all the shots.
Even if you score 1 round here to Casper, which I don't see.
I don't see. I think
I
think now Casper corner should be telling him, hey, you've got the energy. It's there. You're good. You got 10 more minutes. How bad do you want this? This could be your first strap. Let's go. Pump the gas. Keep the takedowns away. Strike. Keep doing the same thing you're doing. Just pump the gas.
Yeah.
I mean, Casper looks good. He's jumping around and stuff. He's in the fight.
He doesn't look tired.
No. Neither does Aaron, though.
No, neither one of the fighters look tired. But
They're very cerebral
Casper
right
has to keep this game standing and in the open.
And he is. Great right hand. Great left hook right there.
He can't get pressed up against
His
the
striking
cage.
looks good. His defense.
Nice ball.
Nice
Good
left
combo.
Left hook, straight right.
But he's up
And
against the
he's
cage
up
again.
against the cage now, and he has struggled here. There's 4 minutes and 25 seconds left.
He has to stay up and in the open.
Yes. He needs to be trying to get that man off him. He needs to be trying to change it. He's fighting for that underhook right there, or he has the underhook right there, but turning him with it.
If he can get him turned. Otherwise, he's catching those knees to those floating ribs.
Yeah, those knees here, they just win rounds. That's what this does. It's not gonna knock him out. It's not gonna cripple him, but
And that's what
It's
Vickers
winning
is
the round
doing
for
right
Vickers.
now.
Yeah, he's
Vickers is
grinding him.
winning round.
it's called wrestle banging somebody. You know, you just relentless pressure.
Casper, he's really good at getting his center of gravity off there, too. Makes it hard to pull him off that cage.
Oh, yeah. He's quad podding.
Yeah, he hasn't. Casper hasn't really been taken down
No.
too much.
Oh. What, once, right? Once?
Right.
I think
But
the second round.
he's been pressed up against the
For
cage.
the first round, yeah. There we go. Now we got to hook it. Maybe we'll see it go to the ground. Casper's breathing on. He's not exerting very much energy right here.
But Casper's doing a good job. He's throwing some elbows back
Yeah.
against Vickers.
I think Casper should use some of his gas tank right now to try to burst. Use some burst to turn out of there and get off the cage. And if you're Aaron, you should probably start working some short elbows from this position, you know?
And that's just the thing as we with our
and there
pro
we go.
Oh,
series.
now we got Casper on
Casper.
top with 3 minutes left, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And you know, he has been trigger happy. He's been waiting to punch, waiting to apply damage.
He's throwing some shots here.
He is throwing some, oh,
Vickers
great
makes
knee
it
right
back to
there.
his feet.
Great elbow to a
Casper
single leg.
going back to the takedown.
I mean, these guys are no slouches.
And these are strong strikes.
Oh, yeah. Casper hit him. He's coming for blood. He probably knows, hey, I'm down 3 rounds. I need to finish.
I'm just saying from the angle, the way that Casper's putting his center of gravity off is opening up that when you take those shots. Doesn't seem like so much now, but it's going to hurt for a while.
Yeah, and you see Rocky right there saying, hey, man, watch your knee, Vickers. He's downed, and you just hit him with a short knee. Oh, that is a horrible position to land in. Just
No.
unfortunate right there. He's got his arm stuck in there. That's what it's doing him dirty right there. If he could get that arm out, he could have swam to the back.
But it's just the luck of the fall.
It's the luck of the fall, you know, the scramble. Can't stop. You can't stop. You got to go, 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 go. He got complacent. Casper's in a very dangerous position now. And we definitely know Casper is trying to hurt him.
And Vickers.
And now Vickers is hit on the top now. It's his takedown now. It's his control. Casper's like, man, I'm just going to hit this dude everywhere now.
Yeah, just hit him anywhere.
He's like, man, I'm sick of this. There we go. We got Rocky saying, hey, man, y'all need to work. I don't want to see this. Y'all aren't doing nothing. I'm
Yes,
going to stand y'all up.
That's right. It's a title fight.
Yeah.
But they are. Look at them. I mean, back and forth. It's.
Yep, Casper's working to get up, and Vickers trying to just.
Hey, look here. You
Pressure.
try to hold on to a sweaty 150-pound man that's trying to beat you silly.
Yeah, not easy.
It is work. So just because we let's see some work doesn't mean these guys aren't doing anything.
Yeah.
It's just a term. It's
Yeah.
just
Rocky knows these men are tired.
Yeah,
He's not going to let them rest. You're in a fight.
yeah.
Can't sit there and sleep on each other.
Ooh. Good elbow coming up from Casper. Vickers got his arm tied up now.
I
so
guess, with this
We're
round,
going.
Vickers,
We're going into the 5th round, gentlemen. We are fixing to. I don't know if they'll make the full 25, but we're talking about
They might
25
not.
minutes of hand-to-hand combat.
If I was going to put money on it, I think it's going to go all 5. I think Vickers is going to press him against the cage again and just grind out this win. Like, all Vickers has to do is survive, and I think he knows that. Actually, I know he knows that. He's very experienced. He knows that. So it's up to him. Is he going to go for the finish? Is he going to try to survive? Is he going to keep grinding him away? What are you going to do here?
Well, from Casper's position, though, he's going to have to come out and make something.
Casper's got to keep his distance, keep it out in the open, stay off the cage, because the first chance Vickers gets, he's going to press him up against the cage, and he's going to grind out the time.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
Casper needs to stay centered in the middle of the ring.
He needs
And
to
throw
keep
some
his
punches.
range.
And we are going
in and
into
out,
the
in
5th
and out, in and out. And when
and
you come
final
in,
round.
don't commit too much.
He needs to plant his feet in the dead center.
Yes.
Robert Casper in the blue corner. Aaron Vickers out of the red. 5th and final round of our main event.
And I think Casper's coaches probably told him, hey, we need a knockout.
And we are fighting for our bantamweight championship here.
Where's this belt going to go? Who wants this belt? Anything can happen. There's 5 minutes going on. Anything can happen.
At this point, it's up to them.
Oh, nice little check hook from Casper. Casper's winning the striking battles, and Aaron said, I'm going to outgrind you. If I was Aaron, I would just shoot a takedown right now. Every time he shot, he's had success. Why strike with him? Why give this man a chance?
I don't know who the young lady in the audience is, but she keeps yelling out some instructions there, and she is dead on. There's a heck of a coach out here somewhere.
Hey, these fans pay attention.
They
know what this is. They've seen enough fights. They're starting to call out stuff.
And that's one of the things that I love so much about our peak fighting.
Yes.
Is the way it started and the attention to detail from the very beginning. It's never been out to make cajillions of dollars. It's been out to make good fighters and
great fights. Give these great fighters platforms. Let them be noticed.
Help them build their career.
Yes.
Show them how to.
Good right hook.
And
he's got the back. Now this is where Vickers is a seasoned brown belt. This is a dangerous position for Casper.
He's trying to.
Oh, he grabbed the leg.
Yeah, and he's under his arm, so he's not going for a rear naked there.
He's doing that so he doesn't fall off the top. Very
Gotcha.
smart. It's a seasoned move right there. Because if Casper came up to both of his feet and gave him
or even if he rolled, yeah.
He's got the hook.
Oh,
looky there. Look at Vickers. He got the tap in the 5th round. Wow. Amazing. Way to pull off the tap.
Wow.
Submission by rear naked choke.
Yeah, he eventually got that choke sunk in and got the tap. I got to be honest, Daniel, I really thought, up until that point, though, that, Casper could have struck. But look how he jumped right back up.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go 5 rounds up until right there.
Yeah, and it happens just like that, just that quick. So Malik will get in there. We're going to let them get things straightened out. Rocky will make it official. John Webb, our Arkansas State Athletic Commissioner, making all this possible for us to put on these shows that we have here in the state of Arkansas. We appreciate him and the Athletic Commission greatly. We also want to thank the United States Army. They are our sponsor, along with Schlotsky's for the show here in Hot Springs at the Convention Center. Red River Soft Wash, the Hideout Bar in Texarkana, Precision Paint and Body, HornHogRadio.com. Jay Davis, our announcer, the referee, Rocky Demir. Our judges tonight have been James Fryer, Haley Pugsley, Chris Smith, Christy Barnett, our timekeeper. Our technical crew, Caleb Coleman, Casey Louderbach, have been putting together a great system here. And buying pieces and parts as we go. So those guys have been doing a great job making this bigger, better, new lights. Lights we want the crowds to see well, and growing this series along with the fans and the fighters. Just fantastic. And believe, are we looking for Johnny Raw? We gotta have our main man present our belt, don't we?
I believe so.
5 seconds into the 5th round on rear naked choke, and Vickers.
Malik will talk to Aaron.
Tadpole, tadpole, tadpole. As always, main event. Here you go, brother. Take a mic.
I just want to thank my team first, Genesis and MMA. Thank y'all for pushing my head coach Eric Sands. Everybody knows what I'm doing as a superstar. I got a badass striking coach, Keith Williams, man. Much love to you, all my teammates, Lewis and Colton. went out full hard tonight. My head professor, Albert, he's in the crowd. He's the man that made this shim all possible for us. So lots of love to Albert. Thank you to Texas, man. Love all y'all. Let's go, Texas!
Texas, baby!
Good job, brother, man. We can't wait to see you again, bro.